All right, this is my third time recording this, all right? Because it's a terrible idea, but I'm all in on it, okay? So, this is what I was going to say. Virtue. We're going to talk about virtue for today. And virtue, from my perspective, is when a person changes their perspective from being sentient to conscientious, from being enduring all this crap that's getting thrown at you in life, and now you get to change your perspective to persevering. There's a difference, because in persevering you get to have that identification that all this crap that's getting thrown at you eventually will end, because there's a light at the end of the tunnel. All right, so from there, for you to even identify that thought process, you have to utilize your critical thinking. And with the critical thinking, and for you to even achieve that level, you have to be conscientious. And when you're conscientious to your environment, you can see that you are no longer just a sentient being. Where a sentient being responds and reacts to their environment in order for survival. I got to pay the bills. I got to go grocery shopping. I got to kiss the boss's ass. Doing all that stuff, all for survival purposes. Being conscientious to your environment, you don't recall one event that made you conscious. All right, it doesn't happen so easily like that, although it might to some, but the majority of the people it doesn't. The way that you get to see conscientious is when you take a look back and identify that, yeah, I exist. I made these decisions. I'm here. And then you could identify that, yeah, you are conscious of your environment. You are conscious of your consequences of your actions. Because if you do X, then Y is going to happen, which is going to result into Z. All right? There's steps that happens. What you dish out will come back eventually. How is it going to come back? Is it going to be a good reward, or is it going to be, bad karma? Okay? So that's when we're at conscientious level. Virtue is the same way. You could look backwards on the decisions that you have made or not made. Because again, we're dealing with enduring to persevering. And then in persevering, you can have tolerance. Tolerance can be judged by either bad tolerance, that you're just doing it because you're enduring, or good tolerance, you're persevering it because you're persevering through the problem of life that's throwing at you. Because there's nothing wrong with life. Life is great. It's just life's problems suck. Okay? So once you're able to identify that you are utilizing good tolerance, that means you're persevering, and that means you have understood what living in virtue is. That's my perspective. Hopes that helps.